Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. My name is Intan Maisara, and today I will be going to present about oral presentation on our analysis along with my group mates Tihani, Aida and Haziq from Group 2 HM241-4C. I will start with the thesis statement. For decades, changes in social life are increasingly shifting to online usage, such as the internet, as it shows a significant change in daily life, and it has turned out to have a lot of changes in everyday life, especially among today's youth, bringing both positive and negative changes as there are still social activities among them. The errors in internet use cannot be blamed on the internet abuse because they are at the fingertips to curb any unpleasantness. Next, I would like to explain about article analysis on article given in my groups, which is the internet versus social life. What is the meaning of the internet and social life? In my opinion, the internet and social life are the same, as both of them take place in our daily life, which distinguish both of them is a platform that distinguishes how this happens. The use of the internet is definitely using a gadget that connects us with the outside world online. Social life is having a social community and nurturing social connections is an important for all of us to stay healthy and healthy inside out. Having a good social circles and a growing friendships can have many benefits, such as sharing knowledge, building up your social skills, and reducing anxiety levels. Based on the article studies, most generations are now use the internet to connect. This is a fact as well as a saving time. It also helps save on costs to interact with friends or families without any fees. The impact of the internet on daily life and surroundings helps separate reality and exaggeration. In the article, the message is easily delivered even though it is from London to New York. This shows that the changes in the internet bringing so many changes in order to communicate easily and way faster than how it could be. Next, nowadays, most marrieds were called a long-distance relationship where the partner will apart from each other. Worry not, a telegraph operates for a man proposing his wife, proven that even the internet could work a relationship out. Thirdly, email among the students seems conveniently where it helps to build school relations among them. As examples, university students also said that the internet could work their relationships too. This is amazing how the internet could done to everyone. Lastly, frequent internet users use telephone's contact instead to maintain their good relationship. This also shows similarity between social life and the internet, but we can tell which one helps exaggerate more. As the conclusion, the internet clearly helps people to remain the same even if there are changes according to era circulation, especially in facilitating in the future.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Haziq Auji, and today I'm going to present about point number 3, which is our society has become a network society, which is constructed around personal and organizational networks connected by the internet. So this means that nowadays the social culture and social behavior are changing and people are more connected throughout the internet. So with the internet, our society can share their interests, what they like, and also communicating with people all around the world easily through online. And at a institutional and organizational level, so nowadays people can work from home, they can transfer and also share their work and data just wherever they are without having to go to their workplace. So with this feature of the internet nowadays, so companies starts to privatizing and allowing for both commercial and also cooperative uses. So this feature, however, does not decrease the sociability of our society. However, it also increases the sociability because of how easily our society can be connected. Now, moving on to point number 4 is the internet had an impact on mass self-communication. So mass self-communication is the use of digital medias to create content and potentially reaching a global audience. As we know nowadays, there's a lot of content creators who create their content, whether it's for entertainment, voicing out opinions or interests. And then, due to the internet nowadays, the information and content can spread fast and reach a global audience. However, the social actors must be careful because due to the freedom of speech and freedom of voicing out their opinions in their content, might be sensitive to the society due to the different belief, religion, and also race, and there might be conflict of interest based on people that view the content. Therefore, when exerting power or influence through other people, content creator, and also us who view the content must be sensitive and aware of whether the content is good or bad for the society.
And now we proceed to the next point with me, Tiani Shaza. For the point number 5, the internet has created new communication opportunities. It means the internet has changed the way we communicate in our daily life. For example, people can be connected without border. As we know nowadays, the information can be reached as fast as the lightning through social media platforms to share their daily stories and sharing season on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So now people can connect to their family, friends, and the world without frontier. Moreover, it also can ease us in studying, and we can do shopping globally only through the phone apps and website without having us to meet up people in their real life or even to queue up for long hours at the cashier counter. Therefore, it has altered the way we do our daily tasks, and it also had opened a gateway of unlimited possibilities, especially in the communication aspects. Now, let's move on to the point number 6, which is privacy and security while using the internet. This matter is the main priority for every user, and we should be aware that the internet can store our personal data and information. So, avoid posting and exposing too much about us on the internet, especially our location and wellness, as some of the online platforms are accessible for the general public globally. This makes each social platforms and sites that we visited on the internet to be easily exploited by irresponsible users and hackers. Thus, we must be aware of the consequences when we share our data online to avoid unnecessary incidents that may expose us to greater danger. So, what can I conclude is, there are many possibilities and consequences while using the internet. Some are beneficial while some can be harmful. Therefore, as internet user, we must be wise and intellectual. That's all from my part, and now I will pass on to my friend Aida Shaira as the last presenter.
Hi, my name is Raida Shairaya. I'm the last presenter for the last point. So let's hear the next point. Point number 7, I favor non-verbal cues online. This is because most in-person interaction involve communicating non-verbally, from exchanging a smile to touching to modulating the sound of one's voice to convey emotions like humor or scare. In contrast, many online interaction platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp are primarily text-based, lacking visual, physical, and auditory nonverbal cues. Other than that, it can give the loss of nonverbal cues decreases observers' ability to accurately assess the communicators through self-reported thoughts and feelings. Next, there are even circumstances under which observer may be accurate when hearing a communicator speak than when hearing and seeing the person. And last but not least, one consequence of communicating via online text is that it can reduce people's understanding of other people's thought and feeling as opposed to communicating in speech outside. Last point is there is greater anonymity online. We can see that online interaction allows for passive browsing, whereby one can look at others' social profile or read their opinions without their awareness. Thus, greater anonymity is associated with disinhibition and aggressive behavior, particularly because anonymity reduces accountability and thereby license bad behavior. Online environments which cater to anonymity and weakness social norms may serve as a breeding ground for such behavior. Based on the recent research, this suggests that social media can serve as a catalyst for moral outrage and social conflict. Last but not least, in one field experiment, Bachna et al. Randoms 100,000 online data to view others' profile anonymously versus not anonymously, where a record remained of the profile were viewed. Conclusion is the shift from offline to online interaction has fundamentally changed the way humans socialize, communicate, thus creating a tidal wave about the effects of digital technology and on our well-being. I think that's all from Group 2. Thank you for watching.